it should have started going to the right a little bit sooner, so, because otherwise it's kind of, you know, there's no cars behind me. There was one a little bit earlier, but
very good. It's navigating through. We do have a lead car, so that helps a lot. Gonna make a right turn after the traffic light. So it's making, okay, so it's turning left and then decided to go right. That's not so good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take over here. It's aiming for the left lane only, and we don't want to do that. So I'm gonna take over. I'm gonna re-engage after the traffic light. I'm gonna move one lane over.
Okay, well, I'm not sure why it's going all the way to the right here, because we actually have to go straight. That was interesting. That was an example of the car following the vehicles in front of it, instead of, because they were all going right, but we're actually going straight. So that was a very...
Again here, when we're approaching this stop sign, we're making a left, so we should be hugging the left of the lane, but instead we're right in the center of the lane, and this car has to kind of squeeze in beside us to make this right turn. He still fit, it was no big deal, you know, he's in a hurry, whatever, but I really wish Autopilot would kind of obey the unspoken rules.
Okay, so here we have two options. The car can either go straight or going through this tiny alley, and okay, I'm letting it do its thing. It's driving a little bit too fast for my taste, but it did amazing. It did really well, guys. Like, that's surprising. It did it in the past once. Oh, but I was very careful, so I was very slow. I took over here because I think what happened is that it got confused and it wanted to go in the parking lot on the right hand side. So that's exactly why you have to be attentive at all times. So I'm taking over. We got to re-engage here, and we're probably not going to make this light. Kind of hoping it doesn't try. It's gonna, yeah, see, okay, needs to get. Okay, this is where I'm going to intervene because we're going to block traffic otherwise. And just turn that on. Okay, so I'm not going to try for a zero disengagement drive on this video, but that definitely needs improvement. That's actually worse from the previous 8.2. Version 9 did that as well. Going to do its thing. It's going a little bit slow. Oh, okay, definitely was going straight there. It's funny, this drive is doing markedly worse than the previous one, so we'll see how this works.
I took over there because there was an island, and I felt like the car was going to go introduce itself to the island, and I don't want my tires or my wheels to get to know the island well, so that's why I took over that space.
So definitely should be putting the indicator on now or fairly soon. There's a gap behind this car on the right. Yep, gonna take over here. Not sure exactly what happened. I wasn't looking at the GPS, but it sounds like it's it got a little bit confused with which direction where we're going. So I'm gonna take over for a little bit. I'm gonna put it back. Nope, it's trying to go left. We're not going left, we're going right. Okay, let's see. All right, let's see this turn here. I'm gonna be very careful. There's no cars. Yep, no, taking over. It is not going where we wanted it to be.
Here's a tricky situation. The road just got a lot narrower. All right, I just intervened right there. It was miscalculating how wide the road was, so I jumped in. Okay, I'm gonna take over right there.
But I'm in a good spot here. My wheel is turned. You can see quite a bit. which it shouldn't be. I know a lot of folks have an opinion on these wheels being turned, so it's still having the wheel turned. But right now, at least, okay, it's starting to creep forward. I can see a large gap coming, but it'll have to use the accelerator if it goes for this one. It's gonna have to stop. Okay. All right. I had to intervene there. All right, there's a very small gap coming. It needs to go for it if it does. All right, now it's too late. Okay. That was not right. Stopping in a good spot for forward visibility. All right, there's a very small gap that's opening up, but it's not taking it. Now it's starting to creep forward. It needs to stop. Okay. I don't know what that's gonna look from the drone view, but it wasn't slowing down as that car was approaching. So it feels like there's just a lag. Like the decision that I have when I want to hit my brake to make one of these gaps, I feel like the identification of the gap is accurate, but I feel like the when to go and how fast to go is just a little bit too slow, and then that 1 second delay creates a bad decision that it's already kind of committed to, and I'm not feeling it back off of its acceleration with, you know, second guessing itself. It's continuing forward.
We need FSD to work downtown. Like, there's no way, for me, we can call it, we can reach autonomy if it's not gonna handle downtown properly. Okay, there's a car coming on the left. No. That was too close. All right, first. That does not exist on these maps right now. Well, there's our intervention. That is an edge case. There you go. So